Folklore, and today I'll be discussing my creative critical reflection. And I'll be answering the question how my film opening engages with the target audience. And I'll also be going more in depth about the distribution of my film. So let's start on our target audience. Our target audience is Gen Z, specifically teen girls aged 10 to almost 20 or in their 30s. We chose this to be our target audience because our film is about a young girl and her life and her waking up in the morning, getting ready for school, going, there's drama and romance. So this is why we chose this audience because they can relate to that more, and yeah, that's why we chose that as our target audience. So, throughout the film, we can see several things that our target audience can relate to. We mainly showed this through the mise en scène. So, in the props, we have a Stanley Cup, a Lululemon backpack, various popular makeup products, and the settings that are in the opening. We chose these items to be in the film because we wanted our audience to see something that they can recognize in their everyday. So, Stanley Cups have been going viral for about almost 2 years now. So, people who own one, that's a lot of people, and especially in our target audience, which is why we included it in our film. We wanted it to seem more relatable of a life of a teenage girl. We also added a Lululemon backpack because Lululemon is a big brand that people know, and maybe they all have this backpack. We also had various popular makeup products because these makeup products, if they're popular, if they're going viral, we want them in our film so that people will see them and just relate more. So if a lot of people own this one product, we want it in our film so that it can be more relatable to our audience. And the high school setting that we have it set in is relatable to them because we made it so that it is just a normal classroom, not a movie classroom. We wanted it to seem more normal and so that the audience can watch it, recognize, and kind of relax and can see themselves in Jordan's position. We also have the bedroom setting. So we made Jordan's bedroom. We didn't clean it up for this video for filming. We wanted it to be a mess. We wanted it to look lived in, like a teenage girl lives in this bedroom, and we wanted it to be more relatable to our audience, and that's how we did it. We didn't make her bedroom perfectly clean because nobody's bedroom is perfectly clean. So yes, we also had our lighting that audience can connect with. We had the bright white lighting while in school. So when Jordan is in school, we have the fluorescent lights, and we didn't edit or the lighting at all because we wanted it to seem like she's in school. We didn't want a different kind of lighting than normal. Every school has big fluorescent lights, and that's what we wanted to use. Also, in the beginning, when Jordan is waking up and getting ready for her day, she is in complete daylight. And while she's waking up, you can see the lighting kind of change from darker to a little bit brighter. And we wanted to show that she's just getting ready in the day, and that's why we included daylight. Here are just some pictures of the mise en scène. In this photo here, you can see her black backpack. Here you can see the classroom setting with other students in it and the fluorescent lights. You can also see here her Stanley Cup that she's filling up, and here the popular makeup products that we included. So while Jordan is getting ready, the song that plays is I'm Just a Girl by No Doubt. We have this starting from our opening credit scene, and it goes all the way until Jordan is done getting ready. We were kind of inspired by Legally Blonde for this part of the film. We wanted it to just look like we are watching from Jordan's bedroom, like in the audience we were watching her getting ready for her day. And yeah, so we played this song to just make an upbeat feeling for this film and start out the film well. And we also can hear a school bell ring while it is transitioning from Jordan's bedroom to her high school. We added this school bell in because we wanted it to just like kind of like not scare our audience, but like boom, the bell's ringing, she's in school, and like we're shifting from the scenes. That's why we included it. Also, while dialogue is happening, you can hear background classroom chatter. While Jordan is talking to her friend Gabby, you can hear other people talking. And we included that because that is like what a realistic classroom is. There's always people talking, chatting, and that's why we kept it. And we made the dialogue very suspenseful, if that makes sense. We kept it towards the end of the film, and in the dialogue, you can hear Gabby asking Jordan, "Hey, will you be going to this party that's on Friday?" And Jordan was like, "I don't know, my ex boyfriend will be there." So we mentioned her ex boyfriend and a party. We mentioned this at the end of the opening because we want to keep our audience on their at the top of their seats. We want them to be thinking, what's next? What's happening? Who's the boyfriend? Why is there a party? And that's why we included the dialogue in the opening scene of the film. So now let's discuss more of our distribution. We chose MGM Metro Goldwyn Mayer as our independent studio that will be distributing our film, and they will also have control over the marketing. We chose them because we were inspired by Legally Blonde to make this film, and they distributed Legally Blonde, and they've also just distributed movies that are a lot of our target audience. They are popular in our target audience, which is why we chose them. Also, their mission statement is "We exist to entertain the human race." And that's why we made this film. We wanted it to entertain others. And we really liked their mission statement. So that's why we chose them. So, how would we market our film? We would use social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram for marketing. These Making an account on TikTok and Instagram is completely free. We do not have a big budget for this film, which is why we want to use as much social media as possible. We can make little behind the scenes videos and maybe interviews with our cast and show our trailers on TikTok and Instagram, and this will drum up a bigger audience because Gen Z is the generation of social media. They do not live without social media. I know this because I am in Gen Z myself. So, if a big movie becomes popular on TikTok, you know it's going to be talked about for the next year almost, which is why we wanted to use social media to market our film. We can also just reach a larger audience globally than we can with just trailers. We can just reach our audience in an inexpensive way through social media. Other apps that we can use is YouTube and Snapchat, but these will cost money. For Snapchat, you can pay them to put your ad in, so while people are watching stories, they could see your ad for your video. And I think that's really important to have because a lot of our target audience uses Snapchat. And also for YouTube, you can ask a big YouTuber to partner with them, and they will put your ad in. If you pay them a certain amount, they will put your ad in the beginning of their video, and I think that drums up another type of audience than just TikTok because there's also YouTube users, and I think that's really important. The only thing about these two apps is that it costs more money. And we can also partner up with a brand that's featured in the film to get another audience, to get their audience, those people that use that brand to watch our film. So, for example, the new film Mean Girls that was made in 2023, they partnered with Elf Cosmetics and featured them in their film. And we would want to do something like this because then Elf marketed the film for them. So I think that is really important. So, our distribution strategy. Our distributors will focus on social media and creating short teasers and two main trailers. Since we do not have a high budget to make lots of trailers and go on billboards and things like that, we just want to focus on social media and our main trailers. Our films will also be shown at film festivals like Sundance, Tribeca, Toronto, and Telluride. These festivals have films done by independent producers like myself and my partner Jordan. This is why we want to show our film at these festivals. It will just help us distribute our films and reach more people. We also agreed on hiring a sales agent, which will help sell our film to other companies and maybe on streaming platforms, which we think is really interesting and can really help us with our film. So, lastly, we just wanted to show our film poster. We wanted to keep it a little more mysterious. So, we have like an outline of Jordan, our main character, and it says, "I'm just a girl." And at the bottom, "Life as a teen girl." Can't be that hard, right? And we wanted to add a little bit of suspense and just make it really cute and remind us of the movie. So, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.